All right, our next record, You Be a Disc Jockey.
I'm Val Demings. I'm a wife, a mother of 3 sons, and a grandmother of 5. My parents, a maid and a janitor, raised my 6 siblings and me to fight for what's right. As a social worker, I fought for children. As a police chief, I fought for families to live in safer communities. As your U.S. Senator, I will fight for you. I'm Val Demings, and I approve this message. Paid for by Val Demings for U.S. Senate.
If you served in the Marine Corps, by now you know about the contaminated water problem at Camp Lejeune. If you were stationed or worked at Camp Lejeune from 1953 to 1987, you probably have a lot of questions. We have some answers. You could be entitled to compensation. Billions of dollars are being allocated to pay for damages to anyone stationed at Camp Lejeune during that time. Unfortunately, it appears that officials may have known the contaminated water problem existed and did little to protect their men. The Semper Fi code was not honored. If you or someone in your family has developed a serious illness, including various forms of cancer, call this Camp Lejeune legal support line right now. You can't turn back the clock and change what happened, but you can certainly call right now and learn your rights as a Marine. Here's the number.
Call 800-296-1557. 800-296-1557. That's 800-296-1557. Paid for by Legal Alert Line.
I am queen of the most powerful nation in the world, and my entire family is gone. Have I not given everything? And when I wake up,
coming to theaters in November.
Ladies, mark your calendar for December the 2nd through the 4th for some serious networking, vendors, entertainment, and 7 times NAACP award recipient Nikki Giovanni. Call 386-688-1294. That's 386-688-1294. Or go online to uniqueproductionsllc.com for details. And thanks oldschool101.com for caring.
Make some noise!
oldschool101.com. WFCH Digital Broadcast.
Number 1.
Winter Park, Orlando, Florida.
they're Americans!
Part of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
Text your friends.
Copyright 2022.
The one and only.
You're rocking with the best.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
Celebrating its 10th season, Orlando Community Arts and the title sponsor Orlando Health present Claire and the Chocolate Nutcracker at the Walt Disney Theater at the Dr. Phillips Center for Performing Arts in downtown Orlando. This year's performance is for one night only, Saturday, November the 26th at 7 p.m. and a pre-show activity. They begin at 6 p.m. Bring the entire family to kick off the holiday season as we travel with Claire and the Chocolate Nutcracker on a magical journey to the Kingdom of Toys as they visit Africa, Asia, the Caribbean, India, Spain, and other lands. With a cast of more than 100 performers, this is a must-see for the whole family. Get your tickets today at the Bill and Mary Darden box office or online at drphillipscenter.org. And don't forget to pick up your Claire and the Chocolate Nutcracker dolls at clairethechocolatenutcracker.com.
Power on.
About time we're going to start the party without you.
Let's get the show started.
Captain Company
Is now boarded.
Gate
20 reflect those of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network, my union, its affiliates, and or sponsors. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Captain Company Internet Airways flight number 2012 with nonstop hits for grown folk from Central Florida. My name is Tammy, and I will be your head flight attendant this morning, along with Reese, the producer. If there is anything I can do to make this show more enjoyable for you this morning, please don't hesitate to 8. The captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign, so please sit back and relax and enjoy Captain and Company, now via your favorite online station.
Well, good morning from the flight deck. This is your captain speaking. Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Mike. What day is it, Mike? Listen, guess what today is?
This is a radio message.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
It's 2 for Tuesday.
Oh my God! Now that's me killed in this moving CB radio show, and I don't even have a handle.
You know, I mean, I hope that we can't, in this league, nobody's going to feel sorry for you. We understand that. We don't expect that. We don't want anybody to. We have to get things fixed. We have to figure out how to win a game, get back home, and get back to work.
Ladies and gentlemen, have you heard? The Dream Team is back, so spread the word. Well, hit me on the one and don't delay, cause the Dream Team is here, we're gonna make your day. We came here to kill, and this is our deal. If the music don't get you, then the fly looks real. You gotta get what we got, even get a surprise. And what you need, you can jive alive. So without hesitation, you'll see what we're about. The L.A. Dream Team is in the house.
Yes, they're here. The Dream Team is here. Oh, yes, they're here. The Dream Team is here. Oh, yes, they're here. The Dream Team is here. Oh, yes, they're here. The Dream Team is here.
Well, I'm over your radio once again. Rudy Pardee, I'm your best friend. Let's take it to the stage and feel better by the pound. My name is Pardee, and I'm gonna throw down. In case you don't know who I be, I go by the name of a snake, but I touch bases to the fact that I'm proud to be black, to the best that I can with my fly girl back. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, take this back into your world. Manipulate the situation with steady concentration, then you know what we're talking about. But nevertheless, you got the bet. The L.A. Dream Team is in the house.
Yes, they're here. The Dream Team is here. Oh, yes, they're here. The Dream Team is here. Oh, yes, they're here. The Dream Team is here. Oh, yes, they're here. The Dream Team is here.
Here each week, my friends, we're sure to make you rock. With Rudy Pardee and Snake Puppy, our rhymes will never stop. Fly girls, fly guys, and the whole damn crowd with a simple scream and shout. We want you all to know that the Dream Team's in the house.
the place before we go. It's for those of you who did and did not know. The Dream Team is here. Yes, once again, we're about to make noise. To the party in. For all the fine young ladies, let me hear you shout. Sing.
Dream Team is in the house.
For all the fresh young guys, let me hear you shout. Sing.
Dream Team is in the house.
Now guys and girls, let me hear you shout. Sing.
Dream Team is in the house.
Yes, baby bubba. Yes, bubba baby. It's the hard rock drive of the Rockberry Bee. Beat rocking so hard like you know it can. The groove that will move all across this land. On the street, at home, even in your car. The sound of Rockberry is shiny star. So get dressed to impress. Come as you are. Cause the time is now for the Mardi Gras. Well, on your mark, get set. Even if you're not ready, well, all you have to do is turn around and rock steady. Rock steady to the beat of Rockberry Jam. Don't need to brag, just want to get down to the beat. That's me. That makes the freaks free, and a Rockberry freak is what the freaks see. A freak will freak, the freakiest freak out to the freak beat sounds that makes the freak shout.
Captain. There's no need to fear.
Captain and Company in the morning
Is here.
You know this ain't no place for no kids.
And no, you can't have a lap dance.
He talks more than the phonograph record.
Do you want to have a party? Do you want to have a ball? Do you want to make a scene? Then scream!
Roses are red, violets are blue. We got new play toys in the studio, I mean to tell you. Oh my goodness, if you're watching on Twitch or Twitter or whatever the hell TV we've got going on, YouTube or whatever, your mama's TV, you can now see that, oh, we took care of the problem with that mixing board that was acting up. I can't wait on the other one to get fixed. I had to go out and get another one. And now the keyboard's right here and the mixer's right. Oh my God, I feel like an ambidextrous secretary here on Captain Company in the morning, especially since it's a 2 for Tuesday. 2 songs from your favorite artists back to back, side to side. And Slick Vic, stand by.
Tears, no fears, man.
Oh, is that right?
Respected, don't neglect it.
All right, my brother.
Treated, don't beat him.
All right, baby.
Wheels up, flaps down. Let's fly.
Texas 1549, runway 4, clear for takeoff.
You can always return to Orlando. You like? Tell me what you're working with.
An ambidextrous secretary. You like that one?
That's is that a nice way of saying they're never way, Captain?
Saying that we're busier than a one-legged man in a behind-kicking contest, I mean to tell you. How you doing this morning, sir?
I'm doing good, Captain. Nice to be back on my regular schedule after taking some phone calls yesterday and not being able to contribute to the program as I usually do.
Brother, don't worry about it. We got it.
Of course.
We got it. Kind of like Monday Night Football. We got it like the road teams. How bad was it last night? Both games, Vic.
The combined score, Captain, were the home team 65, the road teams 14. And it wasn't even that close.
65-14, ladies and gentlemen. That's just absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. I thought this was the National Football League. I thought you could, parity and you know, anybody could possibly win a game on Sunday. But that was on Sunday. We're talking about Monday. Go figure.
Correct.
Oh my God. Buffalo just smoked them. It was like Tennessee wasn't even there.
They weren't.
And then Philadelphia, my God, they must have threw batteries at them before the game started or something.
I don't know what happened to Philadelphia, but Minnesota, that's what you get when you trust old kinfolk Kirk Cousins to lead you on the road.
Yes. That's why Washington got rid of him.
Hey, the 2 people that are happiest about Kirk Cousins?
Who?
His agent and his accountant. Because that brother getting paid to be a 500 quarterback. Captain,
the guy.
This is Kirk Cousins' career record as a quarterback. You ready for this?
Go ahead.
60 wins, 60 losses, and 2 ties as a starting quarterback in the NFL.
60, and 2. He's a bum.
He's a rich bum, but he's a bum.
But I'm like, wow. They paid him all that damn money, and the guy can't get you a championship? Give me a break.
Or at least get you to a conference championship.
Oh. Vic, the Minnesota Vikings remind me of a basketball team right here in Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
When are they going to win again? Will I collect my Social Security before they win again?
I can't tell you, Captain. I can't tell you about that one.
That's only 7 years. That's only 7 years away.
You're right. You're right.
Can they win in 7 years? Oh my freaking God. Okay. All right, flight number 2496 in the air and everywhere. And guess what I've got? How would you like to be on our guest list, hanging out with 98.5 The Wire over in Pine Hills? They were nice enough to give us tickets so we can check out the Isley Brothers and Confunction on October the 8th. Keep it right here to Captain and Company in the morning.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
It's 2 for Tuesday.
Oh my God! Now that's me killed in this moving CB radio show, and I don't even have a handle.
Lady.
dreams. She made me love her like a love her, but let me tell you what I mean. You see, when I met her, I couldn't forget her. She stood out from the rest. She drove me crazy, this foxy lady. She put me to the test. I wanted to please her and just not tease her, but I didn't know what to do. Who she was and where she came from, that nobody knew. Then one night I was holding her tight and burning with desire. Then I reached behind to touch her back and discovered there were wires.
Electric lady, you are the one. Ow. The one I run to when I come undone. Electric lady, why you take my soul? Electric lady, don't you be so cold.
She knew all the ways to drive me wild, a connoisseur of passion. I should have known there was something strange about the power of her attraction. Here I felt our love was true every time that we kiss. But now I think our love might be the work of some scientists. I always thought she had a mighty grip when she would squeeze me in the night. I never knew any other girl who could hold on to me so tight. When we get down, her eyes lit up. I thought it was a love reaction. It was always weird to hear 3 beats at the height of my satisfaction.
Electric lady, you are the one. The one I run to when I come undone.
Ow!
Electric lady, why you take my soul? Electric lady, don't you be so cold.
What you laughing at, girl? I'll pull the plug on you. Ow!
Electric lady, you are the one. The one I run to when I come undone. Electric lady, why you take my soul?
Ow!
Electric lady, don't you be so cold.
I never thought that this would happen except in a future world. But here I am in love with my baby, and she might be a computer girl. The whole thing was freaky. I was getting kind of weak because my need for her was strong. I kept thinking about those wires hanging out, but I was hoping I was wrong. So I called her up and I took her out and I asked her to explain. And when she showed me her microchip, I thought I was insane. But then I saw a teardrop fall from the corner of her eye. And then I knew her love was true because sex machines don't cry.
Electric lady, you are the one. The one I run to when I come undone. Electric lady, why you take my soul? Electric lady, don't you be so cold. Electric lady, you are the one. The one I run to when I come undone. Electric lady, why you take my soul? Electric lady, don't you be so cold. Electric lady, you are the one. The one I run to when I come undone. Electric lady, why
You
you
laughing at,
take
girl?
my soul?
I'll pull the plug on you.
Electric lady, don't you be so cold. Electric lady, you are the one. The one I run to when I come undone. Electric lady, why you take my soul?
Ow!
Electric lady, don't you be so cold. Electric lady, you are the one. The one I run to when I come
I interrupt this program for a special announcement.
Captain and Company in the morning. It's a 2 for Tuesday. One show closer to number 2500. Slick Vic with news you can use to kick off your day.
Queen Elizabeth II has been laid to rest. The late Queen was celebrated at a funeral at Westminster Abbey, the same church where her coronation took place in 1953. During the service, the Archbishop of Canterbury, Justin Welby, praised the Queen's life of service.
Her late Majesty famously declared on a 21st birthday broadcast that her whole life would be dedicated to serving the nation and Commonwealth. Rarely has such a promise been so well kept. Few leaders receive the outpouring of love that we have seen.
After the funeral, a private burial service was held, and she was brought to her final place of rest at St. George's Cathedral on the grounds of Windsor Castle. Ongoing investigations against Donald Trump might actually help the former president politically, but that could hurt the Republican Party. National political correspondent David Jackson has more.
Well, it helps with his voters. It helps him with his voters, his solid political base that feels like the establishment is against them. And this is yet another excuse for Trump to say that the political establishment, all they want to do is get me and throw me in jail. And while they're at it, they want to try to reduce your political voice. So since the search at Mar-a-Lago in early August, he's been pounding this drum, and there's plenty of poll evidence to suggest that a lot of his supporters believe it, and if anything, it's only intensified his support. The problem is that a lot of the Trump-backed candidates for state and local offices, particularly candidates for the U.S. Senate, are struggling and have seen their support decline since the Mar-a-Lago search. And the evidence there suggests that moderate Republicans and independents are turning away from not only Trump, but Trump-backed candidates. So it's a weird cause and effect in the fact that all the investigations seem to be helping Trump.
Adnan Syed has been released from prison. He was sentenced to life in prison plus 30 years after being convicted of the Maryland murder of 18-year-old Hae Min Lee in 1999. Syed has maintained his innocence since he was 17. Now 41 years old, he walked out yesterday. Circuit Court Judge Melissa Finn ruled that his conviction be vacated because the state violated its legal obligation to share exculpatory evidence with Syed's defense. She ordered him released from custody and placed on home detention. The state now has 30 days to decide whether to seek a new trial against Syed or dismiss the case entirely.
And that's what's going on in the world we live in at this hour. I will talk to you at the end of the hour with your horoscopes and your entertainment. And now the captain will chop it up with us about our weather outside today.
Let's go north of the border, shall we? Toronto, Canada, Joey G. Mark from the park and Snow Bunny. 62 on the outside, 74 in sunshine. In the DMV, and I'm not talking about Department of Motor Vehicles, people. 74 right now, 84 in sunshine. Johnny, Brooklyn, and Kansas City. The last day of hot flashes for you. 98 later on today, 75 right now, and then that's it. You're going to cool off real quick. Out on the Bay Area, or in the Bay Area, I should say, 58 degrees on the outside, 71 in partly cloudy skies along the freeways of LA. Partly cloudy skies, 65. Downtown Los Angeles, 77 later today. Right here in Orlando, already 77. 88 in partly cloudy skies. We'll get you caught up on Hurricane Fiona. Give me 5 minutes.
What makes for a great story? Is it drama? Action? Or is it love? Not just love, but the kind of love that makes you do crazy things. Woo! Bang! Exactly. A great story has to have heroes we can root for. It has magic. It has power. And every once in a while, it has miracles. A great story needs an opening that sucks you in. A middle that won't let you go. And a mind-blowing, nail-biting ending that has you hanging on every snap. That's what makes for a great story. And as luck would have it, that's our story.
Captain and Company in the morning.
There you go. 20%.
is 2 for Tuesday.
Thank you for showing me the ways of American love. You are my favorite Buddha call.
Away from the top of the hour, Captain Company on the Captain Company Radio Network. Let's talk about Hurricane Fiona battering the Turks and the Caicos. That's the southern Bahamas for those folks that are geographically challenged. 21.6 north, 71.2 west. Moving north-northwest at 10 miles an hour. Maximum sustained winds a buck 115 miles an hour. That makes that storm a Category 3, people. And after it batters the Turks and the Caicos, it's going to Andre Portier's very own Cat Island. And then head up to the Canadian Maritime. That would be Nova Scotia for those of you, again, a little geographically challenged. No, the storm is not going to affect the continental United States. But I can still hear Andre going, man, that storm ain't going to Cat Island, man. I'm going to pour some white Hennessy on that storm, and that storm ain't going to go nowhere near my island. Because my name is Andre Potier. And Captain, give me some tickets. I want to go take my wife to go see Confunction. You know, I got to get something out of this. Y'all always making fun of me and my wife. Lord have mercy. You like that one?
Thanks so much. His hands look like cups.
Yes, my cup runneth over. All right, horoscopes done our way. BP's still kind of laid up, and I want you guys to say a prayer for the brother. Because BP is a part of our extended family all across the country.
Yes.
And we certainly appreciate everything he's done for the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network, as well as A7BN Sports and Capman Company in the morning. So, sir, I guess you lead, right?
Yes, I lead with Aries. Good morning to you. An exciting phone call or email could come from a friend who has some great news for you. They're probably going to pay you back after that money they paid you gave them all these years. Love, romance, and success in the arts are all highlighted now, and this communication could bring it to your attention. Conversations could bring inspiration your way, and your mind is apt to be going 1,000 miles an hour for most of the day.
Wow, if you're going 1,000 miles an hour, don't you think you need to slow down before you have a heart attack?
I would think so.
Or a stroke. Taurus, an online group could form today, perhaps friends who are involved in the arts or meditation, or how about spiritual studies. This group is likely to be close, probably through mutual interest, so communicating with them this evening should be both intellectually stimulating and emotionally gratifying. That sounds like us getting together for Thirsty Thursday, don't you think?
Sounds like it to me. Gemini, communication involving romance could come unexpectedly today. Sounds like he's going to get a match on Tinder. You may get a loving message from a romantic partner. I'm sorry, did I go there? Yes, I did.
Yes, you did.
Or you can hear of a wedding to take place in the future amongst your circle of friends. Someone might also express affection to you. Don't be surprised. You deserve it. That's what you get for sending all those messages that finally hit with someone.
You're right about that. Cancer, your chance to increase your income by participating in an artistic project of some kind could come your way today. You might even take part in a creative work that you could promote in a business capacity, kind of like going out and selling this morning show so we all can make some money.
Leos, good morning to you. How you been feeling stagnant lately, as if your life is going nowhere? What happens today could change that. An unusual group event could put you in touch with people who open new intellectual, career, or spiritual doors for you. Stimulating conversations could turn your head towards opportunities that you were never aware of before. That's why you have to wait until Monday for episode 2500, and the guest list will be gracing us in the studio.
Whoa! Virgos, inspiration could hit you today, and it's a beautiful feeling, but you might not be sure how to channel it. It could represent a spiritual breakthrough, artistic inspiration, increased understanding of others, or all of the above. Sounds like somebody's going to go back to school and learn something. What is almost certain is that you will want to spend time alone to take it all in. Hell, maybe you're going to take a nap the same time that I take mine after the show is over with.
Libra, good morning to you, 44 after the hour. You might have the chance to speak with new people in interesting fields, perhaps from foreign lands, as long as they're not from PayPal and withholding money from your bank account for your hotel reservation. Your conversational ability. Oh, yes, I did go there again. Your conversational abilities are at an all-time high, so you'll not only enjoy talking with everyone, but they'll enjoy talking to you too. Try to take a walk in the evening to clear your head, especially if they piss you off.
Scorpio, information gleaned from surprise sources could lead to sudden fortunate career breaks. You might explore totally new fields. This could be temporary, but your efforts should attract attention of those who matter and eventually lead to an advancement and or a raise. Wow, raise. I like that.
I like that too. Sagittarius, a passionate encounter with a love partner might cement the bond between you so thoroughly that you start talking about commitment or even a wedding. Sounds like it was so good you start about being in a relationship. A romantic haze may permeate your interactions. Still exercise some restraint in expressing your feelings. don't jump into situations that you may not be ready for, especially if she says you all are the father.
What got me was when you were talking about the haze. I was thinking about somebody using too much perfume. Capricorn.
Or other things that can become hazy, if you know what I mean.
Yes. Have you been feeling less than your normal self? If so, today you'll suddenly regain your strength and be raring to go. Maybe you'll take a shot of vodka or something like that. You might even be tempted to start a rigorous exercise program. Really? In this humidity, go out there and jump around and see what happens to your behind. Maybe things will start with walking and yoga. Keep it simple, please.
Pisces, sticking up the joint. Does it look like your house? Does your house look like a cyclone hit it? Yes, it did. Your tiny nature should drive you to clean it up. In the course of wading through the mess, don't be surprised if you discover some objects that you thought you lost forever. Probably like that fire stick that I'm trying to get fixed after all these months. Once you finish, you'll probably find the place looks beautiful before it was messed up. Something good can indeed come out of chaos.
And last but not least, the most perfect people on the planet, Aquarius. Love and romance aren't just part of your life today, they're your whole life. So if you're single, an exciting potential partner could have you reeling. Whoa, stop. Whoa. Love and romance aren't just part of your life today, they're your whole life. If you're single, an exciting potential partner could have you reeling. If you're currently involved, recent events may have created such a powerful bond between you and that beloved one that you will think it will never end. Vic, pinch me, I must be dreaming.
Tracy, let's get ready to warm this setup real quick. Here we go. days, how long?
Tick, tick, tocking all night long. LB, we gotta move it in the right direction.
I know, so what you wanna do with them?
Let's flow.
Together or solo?
Together.
I'm with it, you start the kick and I'll follow.
TRACIE Spencer. Back to attack and I'm hyper than ever. You're moving and grooving to this jam I sent ya.
Was it an accident?
Nah, I'm meant to. Support my volume and give me room. Just flex my dialect and go like a monsoon.
The mic is passed like a baton in a foot race. From hand to hand, speeds up the lyric pace. The last man carried is called the ace. In this case, it's LB, always moving at a great cool. And yes, I'm so smooth, power pack indeed. I'm a lyrical tycoon, sharp as a whip, physically ripped, lyrically hip, and more feared than a Freddy Krueger flick. So before I step, I say peace to you and yours in good health. Make it funky. Yeah. Come on now. Get busy one time. Make it funky.
It's 2 for Tuesday.
You're gonna love this.
Don't touch that stereo.
Where do we go from here? What must we do to make that change? It's time to understand one another. In a world so cold, a place of disbelief, where will the people go without enough to eat? Let's not give up hope. We have to find a way. Search within our soul to make a better day. This house is our house, built for the people. It's all in the hands of love. This house is their house. Let's give back to the people of the world today. I see hurt in their eyes. I hear the sounds of voices cry. It's time to open our eyes. Time to help one another. In a world so cold, a place of disbelief, where can the people go to find a place to sleep? Let's not give up hope. We have to find a way. Search within our soul to make a better day. This house is our house, built for the people. It's all in the hands of love. This house is their house. Let's give back to the people of the world today. You, me, we can make the difference. And you know, no one likes to be alone. Yeah, we got to face it heart to heart. We have to make a brand new start. We got to change the tears to smile. We have to go the extra mile. It's time to face reality, to give them hope and set them free. I think it's time we say goodbye to all the homeless people cry. We got to face it heart to heart. We have to make a brand new start. We got to change the tears to smile. We have to go the extra mile. It's time to face reality, to give them hope and set them free. I think it's time we say goodbye to all the homeless people cry. We got to take the time to search the mind and find. This house, our house. It's all in the hands of love.
Winding down on hour number 1 on Captain the Company in the morning on this Super Tuesday. Slick Vic back again with your entertainment report, brought to you by the BJ Murphy Show, Mondays and Thursdays 3 to 6 on oldschool101.com. The man accused of attacking comedian Dave Chappelle on stage at the Hollywood Bowl in May was ordered Friday to stand trial on an attempted murder charge and a separate case for allegedly stabbing his roommate at a transitional housing apartment last December. Superior Court Judge Kevin Stennis rejected the defense request to dismiss the case against 24-year-old Isaiah Lee or to lower his $1 million bail following a brief hearing in a downtown Los Angeles courtroom. Lee's former roommate testified that he, quote, needed to have my small and large intestines sewn back up after the stabbing, which took place last December 2nd, saying he spent about 7 to 8 days in the hospital. Lee was charged with the felony count May 18th in connection with the alleged attack on Dejon Washington, just 2 weeks after he was charged by the Los Angeles City's Attorney's Office with 4 misdemeanor counts stemming from the May 3rd attack on Chappelle. Lee is due back in court for arraignment on September 30th for the attempted murder charge, with a pre-trial hearing set for October 3rd on a case involving Chappelle. Follow this one, Captain, in signs that we are truly living in the end times. Eminem hit number 1 in the Billboard Hot 100 Christian charts. Yes, let me repeat that, Captain. Let me stop the music here again.
Whoa.
According to reports, Eminem hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 Christian Songs chart. His latest accomplishment is due to his feature on DJ Khaled's recently released remix track, Use This Gospel, which also features Kanye West. Now, the song initially appeared on Kanye West's Jesus is King LP back in 2019. His lyrics during the 3-minute song seemingly indicate his spiritual maturity while he praises the Lord for his gift to rap. He also confronts individuals that changed up on him, switching between hating and loving him. Now, we could relate with people hating and loving on Captain the Company in the morning. Otherwise, we wouldn't be getting closer to 2,500 episodes. That's going to wrap up our entertainment report for this morning. Slick Vic signing off for now. More Tuesday coming up on Captain the Company in the morning.
I'm Val Demings. I'm the daughter of a maid and a janitor, the youngest of 7 children. We grew up without a whole lot in a rural part of Duval County. Now I'm running for the United States Senate to give every child an opportunity to succeed. I will work hard to make sure you have equal access to jobs, health care, and education. I'm Val Demings, and I approve this message, paid for by Val Demings for U.S. Senate.
Ladies, mark your calendar for December the 2nd through the 4th for some serious networking, vendors, entertainment, and 7 times NAACP award recipient Nikki Giovanni. Call 386-688-1294. That's 386-688-1294. Or go online to uniqueproductionsllc.com for details. And thanks, oldschool101.com, for caring.
Now in its 10th season, Orlando Community Arts and Orlando Health present Claire and the Chocolate Nutcracker at the Dr. Phillips Center for Performing Arts on Saturday, November the 26th at 7 p.m. Join Claire on her magical journey to the Kingdom of Toys as she tours the world, visiting Africa, Asia, and the Caribbean, as well as India, Spain, and other lands. Get your tickets today at drphillipscenter.org. And don't forget to pick up your Claire and the Chocolate Nutcracker dolls at claireandthechocolatenutcracker.com.
Hey, Kansas City, got bugs, rats in the front room, roaches in the back? Better call our guy Johnny and the folks at Ed Milberger Pest Control. 913-498-BUGS. That's 913-498-2847. With over 120 years experience in the field, their technicians will rid your home or business of those unwanted, unsightly insects, spiders, rodents, termites, and more. Check them out on Facebook. Ed Milberger Pest Control. 913-498-BUGS. That's 913-498-2847. A household name in Kansas City Pest Control since 1939. Proudly employee-owned and operated. Se habla español.
Make some noise! oldschool101.com. WFCH Digital Broadcast.
Number 1,
Winter Park, Orlando, Florida.
They're Americans!
Part of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
Text your friends.
copyright 2022.
The one and only. You're rocking with the best.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
You've been working hard, doing the right thing, and paying your taxes, and putting your hard-earned money in the Medicare piggy bank all your life. And now it's time to break the piggy bank and get something back. Medicare. If you didn't know it, Medicare is health insurance for people over 65, and you paid for it with your tax dollars. Medicare plans now have more benefits than ever. That's good news, especially if you're like me and looking forward to paying as little as possible for good health insurance. Call and find out what Medicare plan is best for you. Save your time. It's valuable. We've already done the research for you, and in one quick phone call, you can learn how to get the best Medicare plan designed exactly for you. Hey, it's one of the most important decisions in your life. Let us help you through it. Here's our number. Call 65 Plus Medicare now at 800-343-4379, 800-343-4379, 800-343-4379. That's 800-343-4379.
It's 2 for Tuesday.
I'd gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
Hour number 2 of Captain and Company in the Morning.
Sometimes I think
2 for Tuesday.
Me call you Kimosabe. It mean trusty scout. Me never forget you. You remember now?
Yes. You're Tonto.
That's right. Me Tonto.
Tuesday, 2 songs from your favorite artists back to back, side to side, or 2 songs that got something to do with one another right here on Captain Company in the Morning. Flight number 2496, 4 away from the big 2,500th episode. Slick Vic will be in studio along with Kumo Kyle, and we're waiting to find out, is BP going to come down from Happy Jacks?
Yeah.
And then I will try to put together the guest list by Thursday. I've been tinkering in the studio trying to make sure that everything is jammed up jelly tight. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Since I'm still...
I'd like to say making sure your house is in order.
Yes, while I'm still waiting on those parts from Japan. I don't understand why it takes so long to get parts from Japan. It would seem to me that somebody would order them, they would put them on a 747 and fly them over here, right?
You would think, but
yes.
The supply chain is a little bit slowed up, Captain, due to various things in the world in which we live in.
Yes, but the slow boat is from China, not Japan. There's a big difference.
There is.
I mean, that would be like there's a difference between the Philippines and Thailand. I mean, come on.
I agree with you.
There's a difference between Carver Shores and Eatonville, people.
There's a difference between Republicans and Democrats.
Yes, there's a difference between Publix and frickin' Winn-Dixie.
There's a difference between black people and African Americans.
Yes. And the beat goes on. I mean.
And the beat goes on.
All I can tell you, though, is this. You need to register to vote for the upcoming election. You know who you need to vote for, especially when it comes to United States Senate. You need to vote for our friend, Miss Val Demings, who should have been Vice President of the United States, and that's as far... That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah.
Now, even though Mick Dolan... I don't know why he wants to vote for Dumbo, but we're talking about Mick Dolan, so, you know, I can't figure him out to save my life, so. You know what, Vic, if we figured out Mick Dolan, then the show would be boring on Thirsty Thursday, right?
Exactly, yes.
Because we would already know what he's going to do.
Yes.
But in a roundabout way, we know he's going to come in here talking trash about something, right?
And messing up the microphone in some capacity.
Yes, and I want to see him come in here on Thursday talking about the mics don't work. Bull crap, they all work. I tested this board out. Everything works fine. Now, if he comes in here and tears up something, then I'm going to send him an invoice.
Yes.
That's how you handle that. Kind of like the horoscopes there, pal. You were making fun of me dreaming about some extracurricular activities there, pal.
Hey, that's what your horoscope said. So.
I know. That's what it said. That doesn't mean that's what's going to happen.
Of course not.
But I do know that once I'm done with the show, I am going to take a nap. And I had somebody ask me, why do you do that? And I said, because I can. Maybe you should do that. And they looked at me like I was crazy. And I'm like, people, in Spain they take a siesta, so why can't, come on.
They take an extended lunch overseas, Captain.
Yes, so I don't get it. I just don't. Maybe they want me to be, Millie Mouth like them and always angry about something and walking around.
Like people on social media always whining about something and not even focused on their own household.
Thank you. Walking around with the sugar, the beaties, you like that? The beaties or the sugar,
I got comedy for tomorrow then, Captain.
Okay. That high blood pressure, Oh my God. 18 after the hour.
Don't make me over. Now that you know how I adore you. Don't make me over. Now that I do anything for you. Don't make me over. Now that you know how I adore you. Don't pick on the things I say, the things I do. Just love me with all my faults. The way I love you, I'm begging you. Don't make me over. Don't make me over. Now that I can't make it without you. I need you so. Don't make me over. Yeah, do it to me. I wouldn't change one thing about you. Just take me inside your arms and hold me tight. I'll always be by your side. Whenever you're wrong or right, I'm begging you. Don't make me over. Don't make me over. Now that I do anything for you. Don't make me over. Don't change, don't change. Now that you know how I adore you. Don't make me over. Don't make me over. Now that you've got me at your command. Accept me for what I am. Accept me for the things that I do. Accept me for what I am. Accept me for the things that I do. Don't make me over.
It's two for Tuesday.
You're gonna love this.
It's the jumpin', it's the jumpin', it's the jumpin' at 50,000 feet.
I can remember planning, building my whole world around you, and I can remember hoping that you and I could make it on through. But something went wrong. We loved each other, we just couldn't get along. Take a good look at me. I'm in misery, can't you see?
Captain, did you forget? It's time for the daily comedy bit. I'm looking out for you, buddy.
All right, let's see if we can do this live. This actually happened to me last night. Went to pick up some new equipment for the studio.
Yes.
And after I got the board and brought it back to the studio, I realized that I needed a preamp for the microphone. So I had to go back out into traffic.
Right.
So I decided to go to the closest music store, which is Guitar Center in fashionable Winter Park. While I'm there, their computer system goes out.
Uh-oh.
And they said that they could not do the transaction unless my credit card had raised numbers. Now, listen to what I just said. My credit card having raised numbers. Look in your wallet or your purse right now and see if your ATM and or credit card has raised numbers and or your name being raised. I looked at the man, I said, I haven't seen a card that has raised numbers in probably 20 years. Well, that's the only way we can do the transaction, sir, unless you go to the ATM. Do you have cash in your ATM? If I didn't have cash in my ATM, why the hell would I be in the store trying to buy some freaking equipment? What do you think I'm trying to... You know, come on. Common sense here, people. So, while the computer system was down, he proceeded to pull out something I haven't seen since driving 55 miles an hour when I was a kid. Or gas prices under $1. And yes, I knew I was going to hit the crescendo. Vic, when was the last time you saw somebody swipe a card on a credit card machine that had, what do you call that? What is that paper? Come on, man.
I know the paper you're talking about.
A carbon copy paper, yes.
The carbon copy, yes.
I'm looking at him like, you've got to be kidding me. And he's
the last time I saw something or recall seeing something like that, I probably might have been like 6 or 7 years old, and my mom was shopping at a freaking Zayre's over there.
Oh my God!
Oh
my God! He said Zayre's. So anyhow, all of a sudden the power comes back up and the computer system's working, and we make the transaction. Life goes on. But there was a brother also in the store with me, and he purchased a. How can I say this? This is a cover for a keyboard, so that when he's going to play, that his keyboard doesn't get damaged. Hold on, the crescendo's coming. Okay. Now, with that being said, he heads to the front door and he shows them his receipt. And the brother says, well, I don't want you to think I'm stealing something. And the store manager of Guitar Center said, and I quote, "We don't treat our customers like Sam Ash." Are you with me? Did you feel that one? Did you feel that one? We don't treat our customers like Sam Ash. Wow. I laughed at him, walked outside, continued to laugh, and said, sir, from this day forward, I will not set foot in Sam Ash. Wow. Wow. That's how you diss the competition, people. And that was the 1020 Comedy Bit live, and here comes the crescendo.
Speaking
up, Jack? Love you like a play cousin. Ah,
shit got dick. Smell like it. What's up, my baby? Yo, let me get one of them fresh. Yeah. Walk like sex. 1, 2. And talk like sex. 3, 4.
It's 2 for Tuesday.
To me, being a gangster was better than being president of the United States.
Gangsta boogie, 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 gangsta boogie.
a special announcement.
Captain and Company in the morning, rolling along on a 2 for Tuesday. Slick Vic with some more news you could use this hour.
Well, now that Russian forces have retreated from areas they once held in Ukraine, potential war crimes are still coming to light. Ukrainian authorities discovered a mass grave, yet another one, outside the recaptured town of Izum. A grave marker at that site says it contains the bodies of 17 Ukrainian soldiers, but regional police say there could be as many as 400 bodies buried there. In Kharkiv, another city once occupied by the Russians, the Ukrainians say bodies have been found, indeed showing evidence of torture. Ukraine is vowing a full investigation.
The Biden administration has made a prisoner swap with the Taliban. An American contractor held hostage in Afghanistan for more than 2 years is coming home. The AP's Eric Tucker has more.
The Biden administration has announced a prisoner swap involving the release of Mark Frericks, who is a civilian contractor detained by the Taliban in Afghanistan for the last 2 years. He's been released in exchange for a convicted Taliban drug lord named Bashir Noorzai, who has been in jail in the United States for 17 years. Mark Frericks was abducted in January of 2020 in Kabul. He was a civilian contractor. He'd actually been living in Afghanistan for more than a decade doing civil engineering projects. The background and circumstances of his abduction and kidnapping have never been quite clear, but we understand that he was in Kabul and then driven away to another part of the country and held there by the Taliban. There have been negotiations for more than 2 years across successive presidential administrations to get Mark Frericks home. The Taliban had made clear for a long time that the only way to do that was to release Bashir Noorzai. And it was not clear to people who were following this from the outside that that was a deal that was ultimately going to be palatable. Bashir Noorzai is a significant drug trafficker. That's what he was convicted of in the United States. He was sentenced to life imprisonment. And so this was a significant decision by the Biden administration to release someone in that position. However, the administration has said that it determined that the release of Noorzai is not likely to cause any security risk for Americans or deepen the drug trade in Afghanistan, and so it decided to make this deal. It's not clear what exactly about this moment led to the deal. We do know that President Biden in June decided to grant clemency to Noorzai, which really paved the way for this to happen. And then the administration has described to reporters what they said was this very narrow window of opportunity that opened this month. We're still trying to sort out details as to what they're talking about and what that means and what this narrow window of opportunity was.
And that's what's going on in the world we live in for this hour. I'll talk to you at the end of hour number 2 with your sports reports. And now the captain will talk to us about our weather, and are we going to get any more torrential downpours like we did yesterday afternoon in the City Beautiful?
Absolutely. It's still summertime. What are you talking about? This hour, 68 degrees in Toronto, Canada. In the DMV, it's 79. Kansas City with Johnny Brooklyn, 83. The Bay Area, 59. Los Angeles, 66. And right here in Orlando, a muggy 85. Hurricane Fiona, 21.6 north, 71.2 west. Moving north-northwest at 10. A Category 3 storm affecting the Bahamas, the Turks and the Caicos, and then it's going to become a fish storm heading northbound and out of here.
Un americano que no sepa hablar español y vaya a una fiesta de cubano tiene que estar loco. ¡No!
And hit the people with a brand new track. Come on, cause the party's packed. The DJ's cut like a lumberjack. Up and down, the party's jumping. People keep coming cause the bass is humping. All the way live cause it ain't no thing. It's that booming bass with that Latin swing. Pumped up right, the feeling's hype. And it's about time you sweat tonight. So move, do your dance in the whole nine. Fellas, grab a girl, let's work that behind. Back to the left, now back to the right. Last row's got this party hype. When it comes to work, you know who's boss. Danny's here to set it off.
that's a number 2.
Boom, it's a sound that makes you shake. Hit you hard just like an earthquake. So just put your back to the bass bin and feel the quiet just go kicking. It's the voice from the bottom plus one. When it comes to girls, we get the job done cause I'll make you wet, baby. And when it comes to sex, you know I'll make you sweat, baby. So let your body rock, 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 rock. 4, 3, 2, 1. On and you just don't stop. Stick out your butt and shake what you got. Cause this one hit's a short hit. Just get on the floor and dance with it.
It's 2 for Tuesday.
Don't get me wrong, I'll take a little more. Chicken. She's the type of girl that likes to all night. When it comes to having fun, she likes to all night. She's the type of girl that likes to all night. When it comes to having fun, she likes to all night. It was Thursday night and I was ready to kick it. I called up Laz and he was down with it. We went to Luke South Beach in Miami, looking for the girls who could shake that punani. The club was packed, all the girls were juking. A little bit of horror cause they knew we were looking. I hit the floor, girl asked me my name. I said my name is Danny Cole, running things. She said, who's your friend? I said, don't you know? That's DJ Laz from the radio. She humped and pumped, wiggled and jumped. Laz in the back and I was in the front. Then we took her upstairs to the VIP. Me, Laz and the girl makes 3. All I'm gonna say, she's the wild type, or she's the kind that likes to hump all night. She's the type of girl that likes to hump all night. When it comes to having fun, she likes to hump all night. She's the type of girl that likes to hump all night. When it comes to having fun, she likes to hump all night. We were on tour in San Fran one weekend, looking for a girl we would soon be freaking. Mirage was packed, all the girls were hawking, laughing at the way that Laz was walking. But when we did the show, we rocked the world, and Laz got rushed by a Mexican girl. Black dress, no panties, the booty was round. She saw the humping, so we laid on the ground. His leg went up, she almost had an attack.
Ooh, is that the reason why you walk like that?
Laz said yeah, then we took her to the limo. Got her drunk on a bottle of Cisco. She started getting wild, she started aping. Took off her clothes and started shaking. He took her to the room just to rock her right. Cause she's the type that likes to hump all night. She's the type of girl that likes to hump all night. When it comes to having fun, she likes to hump all night. She's the type of girl that likes to hump all night. When it comes to having fun, she likes to hump all night. Now I'ma let you know about the hometown freaks, South FLA, where they make the bed squeak. Highland girls, they look so cute and always down for knocking the boots. And what about the girls in Carroll City? Dog you all night, won't show you no pity. Hollywood girls, they know the deal. They're the ones with the lips of steel. Fort Lauderdale's got it going on. Those type of girls like it all night long. Popping over is where they get a little wild. Breaking on down for your doggy style. West Palm Beach those all the pros. Healthy and fat and all nymphos. All these girls are the horny types, and they're the ones that like to hump all night. They're the type of girls that like to hump all night. When it comes to having fun, they like to hump all night. They're the type of girls that like to hump all night. When it comes to having fun, they like to hump all night. Chicken.
It's your birthday, it's your birthday, it's your birthday.
think we need to circle today. September the 20th has the shortest amount of birthdays I've ever seen. 4 people no longer on the planet and 1 that's still here. I can't believe this. People who have checked out of here. Red Auerbach, Guy Lafleur, Ulysses Bobby Nunn. Boy, what a name. And Hillard Sweet Pea Atkinson. He was an artist from back in the day. And the only person that's still around, Sophia Loren. That's it. All those other people on the list, I didn't even know who the hell they were. That ought to tell you something. Captain's getting old.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Birthdays are like chocolate chip cookies. If you think about how many you've had, it makes you kind of sick.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sport, the thrill of victory, and the agony of defeat.
Swing and a miss. Slam dunk. Touchdown. Sports.
Captain of the Company in the morning, finishing up hour number 2 on this 2 for Tuesday. Slick Vic back once again from the Longer Lake Pegasus with your A7BN Sports Report. Brought to you by John Gill, the Premier Oracle Elevator. Give them a call at 321-316-8558 for all of your vertical transportation needs. Monday Night Football had a doubleheader last night, and the only thing exciting about it was the fact that you could see 2 Monday Night Football games at the same time. First, we head to Orchard Park, where Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills prove once again why they are the preseason favorite, according to many, to represent the AFC, as they blew out the Tennessee Titans 41-7. Josh Allen threw for 317 yards and 4 touchdowns, 3 of them with Stephon Diggs, who caught 12 balls for 148 yards with 3 of those touchdowns. Ryan Tannehill had an off night, going 11-20 for 117 yards with 2 interceptions, while Derrick Henry was held to 25 yards rushing on just 13 carries. The only dramatics of the game last night involved cornerback Dane Jackson, who was taken to a hospital for evaluation after he collided with a teammate early in the third quarter. According to the Buffalo Bills, Jackson has full movement in his extremities and was receiving a CT scan and an X-ray at Erie County Medical Center. Our thoughts and prayers to Dane, and we wish him a full recovery from that scary injury he sustained last night. Meanwhile, in Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love showed no love for Kirk Cousins and his Minnesota Vikings. Cousins threw 3 interceptions and was sacked twice as the Eagles dominated Minnesota 24-7. Darius Slay won the anticipated one-on-one showdown between him and Justin Jefferson. Jefferson only had 1 reception when targeted by Slay, and Slay ended up with 2 interceptions. Jefferson had 6 catches for 48 yards in the loss. Meanwhile, Jalen Hurts proving why he should be QB1 for the Eagles for the immediate future. He threw for 333 yards, threw for a touchdown, also ran for 57 yards and 2 more touchdowns in the Eagles' victory. Dallas Goedert and Devontae Smith each had 80 yards receiving for the Eagles in the victory. Fans who are trying to watch NFL Sunday Ticket on DirecTV had a bit of an issue on this past Sunday. Outages angered fans for the second consecutive week as DirecTV's package malfunctioned, causing fans trying to watch through the app or online to miss entire games. DirecTV said via social media customers trying to stream the 1 p.m. slate of games were unable to do so through the app. Shortly after 4 p.m., they said the server problems were fixed and that the streaming could resume. A little bit too little too late for those who were trying to watch the witching hour, which is 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. towards the end of those 1 o'clock games. DirecTV said in a statement, "We fumbled the ball yesterday. We missed an opportunity to deliver an exciting day of football. If you were affected by the difficulties, we will reach out to make this right. We thank you for your patience while we work on this." DirecTV later said that all customers who were affected by the outages will be receiving a reimbursement for the Week 2 outages. Keep in mind that DirecTV enters their final season as the exclusive carrier of Sunday Ticket, as Amazon and Apple are among the bidders to get the package for out-of-market games going in 2023. hey, all I'm going to say is that I find it funny that you have these outages when you're just sitting on a deal that is paying you $1.5 billion each year. Hey, but what do I know? I like to watch my games when they're local on TV or go to a bar.
Georgia has topped the latest USA Today Sports AFCA coaches poll. The defending national champion Bulldogs destroyed South Carolina on Saturday, 48-7. They received 40 of 65 first-place votes to overtake Alabama at the top of the rankings. Ohio State remained at number 3, Michigan's up a spot to number 4, and Clemson dropped 1 to 5. Oklahoma, USC, Oklahoma State, Kentucky, and Arkansas round out the top 10. Meanwhile, Washington moved into the poll for the first time this season at number 24.
And that's going to wrap up our sports report for this morning. Coming up on tomorrow's sports report, we continue our look at Aaron Judge's quest for the Triple Crown and the AL single-season home run record, and Albert Pujols and his quest to become the 4th player to hit 700 home runs. Slick Vic signing off with your sports report for this morning. Brought to you again by John Gill and Premier Oracle Elevator. Give them a call at 321-316-8558 for all your vertical transportation needs. And also brought to you by Subway, who will be the caterer of episode 2500, which will be taking place on this Monday on Captain and Company in the morning. Speaking of Captain and Company, hour number 3 of this 2 for Tuesday, coming up on oldschool101.com and rhythm96.com.
I'm Val Demings. I'm a wife, a mother of 3 sons, and a grandmother of 5. My parents, a maid and a janitor, raised my 6 siblings and me to fight for what's right. As a social worker, I fought for children. As a police chief, I fought for families to live in safer communities. As your U.S. Senator, I will fight for you. I'm Val Demings, and I approve this message. Paid for by Val Demings for U.S. Senate.
You've been working hard, doing the right thing, and paying your taxes, and putting your hard-earned money in the Medicare piggy bank all your life. And now it's time to break the piggy bank and get something back. Medicare. If you didn't know it, Medicare is health insurance for people over 65, and you paid for it with your tax dollars. Medicare plans now have more benefits than ever. That's good news, especially if you're like me and looking forward to paying as little as possible for good health insurance. Call and find out what Medicare plan is best for you. Save your time. It's valuable. We've already done the research for you. And in one quick phone call, you can learn how to get the best Medicare plan designed exactly for you. Hey, it's one of the most important decisions in your life. Let us help you through it. Here's our number. Call 65 Plus Medicare now at 800-343-4379. 800-343-4379. 800-343-4379. That's 800-343-4379.
Ladies, mark your calendar for December the 2nd through the 4th for some serious networking, vendors, entertainment, and 7 times NAACP award recipient Nikki Giovanni. Call 386-688-1294. That's 386-688-1294. Or go online to uniqueproductionsllc.com for details. And thanks, oldschool101.com, for caring.
Now in its 10th season, Orlando Community Arts and Orlando Health present Claire and the Chocolate Nutcracker at the Dr. Phillips Center for Performing Arts on Saturday, November the 26th at 7 p.m. Join Claire on her magical journey to the Kingdom of Toys as she tours the world, visiting Africa, Asia, and the Caribbean, as well as India, Spain, and other lands. Get your tickets today at drphillipscenter.org. And don't forget to pick up your Claire and the Chocolate Nutcracker dolls at claireandthechocolatenutcracker.com.
Make some noise! oldschool101.com. WFCH Digital Broadcast.
Number 1,
Winter Park, Orlando, Florida.
They're Americans!
part of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
Text your friends.
Copyright 2022.
The one and only. You rocking with the best.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
Hey, Kansas City, got bugs, rats in the front room, roaches in the back? Better call our guy Johnny and the folks at Ed Milberger Pest Control. 913-498-BUGS. That's 913-498-2847. With over 120 years experience in the field, their technicians will rid your home or business of those unwanted, unsightly insects, spiders, rodents, termites, and more. Check them out on Facebook. Ed Milberger Pest Control. 913-498-BUGS. That's 913-498-2847. A household name in Kansas City Pest Control since 1939. Proudly employee-owned and operated. Se habla español.
It's 2 for Tuesday.
How much is play calling? I mean, playing and play calling go hand in hand. There's always going to be some plays out there as a player that you wish you had back. There's always going to be calls as a play caller that you wish you had back. Now is not the time. We've never done it. It's not going to be about one person. We got our asses kicked. Plain and simple. They outcoached us. They outplayed us. And that's the definition of it. And so we're going to get back to work, and we're going to figure out a way to win a football.
Hour number 3 of Captain and Company.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. 'Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. See, no one else, let me let you do. That's why I don't mind to spend my life with you. I wanna please you in any way I can. I wanna share my world, but don't you understand? Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long. Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long. Turn me inside out, make my heart speed. Need no one else. You're all I need. Personality, everything you do makes me love everything about you. Your smile, your style is so fly. I can't deny. I got a crush on you. And love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long. Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long. I'll give you anything you want from me, anything you want, anything you need, anything you so desire. I'll give you anything you want from me, anything you want, anything you need, anything you so desire. All day long, you give me a really good feeling all day long, baby. Love it, baby, love it, baby. Love it, baby, love it, baby, love it, baby. Love it, baby, love it, baby, love it, baby. Love it, baby, love it, baby. Love it, baby, love it, baby.
This is a radio message.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
It's 2 for Tuesday.
Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
She said she's gonna make it hot like fire. What kind
Do
of?
I have to go to a doctor if that's the case?
Whoa! That's exactly where I was gonna go. Oh, Slick Vic talking big trash on this.
Big trash
on this 2 for Tuesday. 2 songs from your favorite artists, back to back, side to side. We have 4 more episodes. Just 4 to the big finish. Well, I shouldn't say finish because then people will think I'm going to stop doing the morning show. Nah. If we stopped doing the morning show, though, and went on in the evening, I want you to think about this one for a minute, Vic. Everybody else is on in the evening. You notice that?
Yes.
Because they know that all their friends are away from work and they think that they're these, how can I put it in a nice way, these internet superstars and all of this crap.
Right.
But if everybody's on in the evening, how in the hell can anybody listen to you or keep up with you when they've got their other friends that they've got to check out their shows and podcasts and all this other stuff?
There's too much stuff going on in the evening anyway.
So why would I stop what I'm doing to get into that melee?
That's a good point.
See there? Howard Stern does what he does, and I do what I do, and that's all you need to worry about.
Yeah.
Again, we are the Black Howard Stern of online radio.
Yes, we are.
Just like somebody sending me some copy for a commercial, and it took them 3 days to send me an email. Then I get the email and they want me to talk about it, and I said, okay, are you listening right now? And they said, no, I'm busy with a client.
Stop the music. So why do you want me to do copy for you, and you are not going to be listening to when I am talking about said subject?
Preach.
I'm not gonna, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it 2 days in a row. I'm not doing it.
Oh my goodness. Vic, you see what I go through. You see what we go through.
Yes. But Captain, going back to your previous point, if you did your show in the evening, we will be forgetting half of the stuff that we talk about in the morning or have available to us.
Or we'd have to write it all down all the time.
Exactly. And the best part about it is, Captain, when you do your show in the morning, when you go out at night, like when you went to Guitar Center last night.
Right.
If you go out last night and then have to do a show, you're not going to have it as fresh, one. And two, when people wake up in the morning, they want something to get their mind off the stuff that they have to go through during the day.
Absolutely. But again, you're trying to educate a mealy-mouthed blank. It ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen.
J. Cole had a song. One of his lyrics in the song says, "Don't save her. She don't want to be saved." You can't say to everybody, Captain.
You're right. You're absolutely right. And I'm damn sure not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna laugh. Saturday, October the 8th. Circle that date, and you're going to head to Apopka for the, I think they're calling it the Heart and Soul Festival. And we posted it last night on oldschool101.com. And I know the Isley Brothers are coming to town. And you know my boy, Michael Cooper from Confunction, is coming to town. Already, Pop has a pair of tickets. So if you want tickets, you know who to holler at, don't you? It's got to be Capman Company in the Morning, because we like to have fun around here.
message. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Tuesday.
It's 2 for Tuesday.
Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
The tenderness we share
Cooper Felton, Pilot in the Gang, Confunction, coming to Central Florida on October the 8th, 26 after the hour. Captain and Company on this 2 for Tuesday, hanging out with my boy Slick Vic.
What's good, Captain?
Talking about how people in Costco don't pay attention. This woman almost ran over my big toe last night.
Oh, God.
And I wasn't going to call Morgan & Morgan. And I damn sure wasn't going to call Dan Newland about somebody running over my toe. I was going to call this person to get me some money.
When I take on the insurance company, I ain't settling for no small dough. I'm hunting for the big bucks. I'm Mike Slocum, the Alabama Hammer. You've been hurt in a car wreck. Let me hunt down the big bucks for you. Call me right now.
Boy, I like that guy. I like that guy. I hope he sets up office in Orlando. He's out of the DMV, but this big leg woman not paying attention in Costco almost ran over my big toe. And then gonna look at me like I shouldn't have been in the damn store.
Like you did something wrong.
Yes. She looked at me like, how do black people get to push carts around in here, you know? How y'all get money, you know? Jeez.
It just boggles my mind, Captain, that people are so consumed with looking down on their phones and with themselves that when they hit somebody, they get mad that that person was in the way.
Get off the damn phone.
Yes.
And you know what they're doing on the phone? They're kikiing with somebody.
Cuckooing and kikiing. You right? You right?
Trying to get a booty call on the side. See? And then when you call them out about it, oh, I don't do stuff like that. Stop lying.
You a lie.
Oh my God.
You is a lie.
It's almost as bad as people who get upset when you tell the truth. I had somebody call me the other day that I haven't spoken to in years. And once we got started in the conversation, I proceeded to tell them that they needed to clean up their act to move forward because the other part of their former relationship wasn't going to change. Spots of a leopard never change.
Never do.
And so then when I expressed that, they got mad at me. Then why did you call me?
Captain, here's the thing. People always appreciate when others tell the truth unless the person telling the truth says it about them.
Good point. But Vic, it boggles my mind at my old age.
Mm-hmm.
You ask me a question and I give you the answer, but you don't like the answer I gave you. Then don't ask.
So why the hell are you asking the question?
I don't get it. I don't get it. You know, you're asking me what I think about the Dallas Cowboys, and I say they suck.
And then you get mad when I tell you that they suck. Well, so why did you ask me about my opinion about the Dallas Cowboys?
Thank you very much.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Tuesday.
It's 2 for Tuesday.
Oh my God! Now that's me killed in this moving CB radio show, and I don't even have a handle.
Got your letter from the postman just the other day. So I decided to write you this song. Just to let you know exactly the way I feel. To let you know my love's for real. Because I love you, and I'll do anything. I'll give you my heart, my everything. Because I love you, I'll be right by your side. To be a light, to be your guide. If you should feel that I don't really care, and that you're starting to lose ground, just let me reassure you that you can count on me, and that I'll always be around. Because I love you, my heart's an open door. Girl, won't you please come on in? Because I love you, I'll be right by your side. To be a light, to be your guide. If you should feel that I don't really care, and that you're starting to lose ground, just let me reassure you that you can count on me, and I will always be around. Because I love you, my heart's an open door. Girl, won't you please come on in? Because I love you, I'll be right by your side. To be a light, to be your guide.
Music for the lovers out there. You know who you are. 39 after the hour. Captain Company on the Captain Company Radio Network. Ernesto the Barber will be on the show next Monday. DJ Cool, let me clear my throat, will be on the show next Monday. John Gill will be in studio next Monday. And the list goes on and on. For show number 2500. Then next month, oh my goodness, look at this as we flip the calendar. Confunction in town with the Isley Brothers on the 8th of October out in Apopka with radio station 98.5 The Wire. We got tickets to give away. Thank you, Paul, for hooking us up. Also, the Texans and the Jags on the 9th. Go to Homestead, Miami for the last big race down south NASCAR. And then the 29th, Monster Trucks. And we will have tickets for that as well. Keep it right here to Captain and Company in the morning. How does this morning show get to do all this fun stuff?
Digital display, no smoking, it's digital. Does anyone have any? Side play, no smoking. Does anyone have any? One, two, three, four. I could go on counting for hours, the things that I like. Please don't move, baby, stay right here. Stay right in the side. I don't mind if you turn your back on me, 'cause I know you're still good. Even if I wanna turn mine in this position, I don't think I could. 36. I always dreamed of your measurements in neon light. 24. Personally speaking, baby, you can light up my room and brighten up my night. 36. I never had a girl before with much of a figure. So excuse me if I start to play with your digital display. Digital display. I wish your queen would start to glow. Digital display. To make your digits wanna show. Digital display. Cool you off all day. Digital display. Always didn't know how to make one big for what they already should have had. Since I know how to make your digits show, I feel that I don't have to ask. Take my hand and I'll take yours, and we'll guide it in the right way. And when it's there, you can tell your friends how you made my digit display. You're what I've been waiting for, to raise my low score. 'Cause I've been striking out all day, and it makes me feel this way. Like I can't get enough. When the going gets tough, I just let my thoughts play. Your digital display. Play. Never had a girl before with much of a figure. So excuse me if I start to play with your digital display. Digital display. I wish you could start to glow. Digital display. Make your digits wanna show. Digital display. Cool you off all day. Digital display. much of a figure. So excuse me if I start to play with your digital display. Digital display. Wish you could start to flow. Digital display. Make it do just wanna show. Digital display. You all day. Digital display. Digital display. Digital display. Digital display. Digital display. Digital display. Digital display.
It's Two for Tuesday.
You're gonna love this.
I am a computer. I have been programmed to dance. I am here to digitize you.
Like they always say, what's good for the goose, it's always good for the gander. Oh, sailor.
Baby, love me right. Let me love you till you get it right. Can't you let the others be? 'Cause with you is where I got to be. Yeah. Oh, sugar, where you been? Hanging out with the male friends. Listen, somebody's gonna hurt you the way you love to keep hurting me. And we sing, oh Sheila, let me love you till the morning comes. Sing song, oh Sheila, you know I want to be the only one. Oh baby, understand that I want to be the only man. But it seems as though it's getting too hard, and I think I'll start to have my own fun. Oh baby, it's plain to see that you're qualified to fulfill your needs. You think you're pulling over on me? Well, honey, baby, just you wait and see. And we'll sing, oh Sheila, let me love you till the morning comes. The sun will say, oh Sheila, you know I want to be the only one for her. Baby, it's 1, 2, 3. I love you, baby, honestly. I want to deedle-deedle-dee. A deedle-deedle-dee. Oh Sheila. Oh Sheila. Oh Sheila. Oh Sheila. Oh baby, love me right. Let me love you till we get it right. Can't you let the others be? 'Cause with you is where I got to be. Yeah. Oh baby, understand that I want to be the only man. You think you're pulling over on me? Well, honey, baby, just you wait and see. And we sing, oh sailor. Oh Sheila, let me love you till the morning comes. Oh Sheila, you know I want to be the only one. Oh Sheila, let me love you till the morning comes. Oh Sheila, you know I want to be the only one. Here
Ready for the world on Captain Company in the morning, 50 after the hour, coming down home stretch. On show 2496, I must admit one thing, Slick Vic.
Yes, sir. What is that?
I went to get some coffee last night, and I got that a Cafe Busto.
Yes.
And they have it in the, what do you call it, the Keurig?
Yes, the K-Cups. That's they call them.
Oh, why do they call them K? Oh, because it's Keurig. Okay, I got it. And it's loaded, so I'm feeling good, brother. But I'm telling you right now.
I love I didn't tell you the story about how I first discovered it, right?
No, I need to hear this.
So it was when I first went to Oklahoma City to cover softball. This is back in 2019, and I was shopping at Target, and I needed some coffee to kind of wake me up in the morning, to kind of get things going.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't like Folgers and all that stuff, and I said, ooh, Cafe Busto. So got that, had it, loved it, and I've been having it pretty much ever since.
You know, that Cafe Busto, man, that don't play.
They don't.
I mean, it's not like the foo-foo coffee that I like. No. This will wind up and kick you in the behind.
It's the real deal.
This the real deal.
It'll grow some hair in your chest.
And it might grow some hair in other places. Oh my goodness. I don't understand this, Vic. We had an earthquake in Taiwan. We had an earthquake in Mexico. We had an Arctic hurricane. We've got an Atlantic hurricane. But Los Angeles still hasn't had an earthquake.
And they are long overdue for that.
Long overdue. And I can hear my friends out there saying, Captain, why are you cursing us? No, I don't get it. The last major earthquake in LA was 98. 98, people. It's 2022. I'd be scared to go out there.
Mm-hmm.
And you know who plays out there Sunday?
Yeah.
The Jaguars take on the Chargers.
Yes.
I'm not trying to curse anybody, but I'm just saying.
No. We don't need that.
Look, I'm just saying.
We're not saying what you're saying.
Yeah, that's all. Speaking of just saying, the Atlantic is starting to fire up. Hurricane Fiona, as of 11 o'clock this morning, located at 22.0 north, 71.4 west. Moving northwest at 9 miles an hour. Maximum sustained winds, a buck 15 down around the Caicos and the Turks. It's already off the coast of Haiti, heading northbound. It will just miss Bermuda and head up towards Canada, the maritime area. That would be Nova Scotia. There's also
And can someone please relay that to the Prime Minister who doesn't believe that's going to happen? We would greatly appreciate that, please and thank you.
Yes. Tropical Depression 8 is out there in the Atlantic, only 35 miles an hour, smack dab in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. And there's something also brewing off of the ice cream cone. Have you ever looked at South America? The whole thing.
A little bit?
Yes. From space. Have you ever looked at how it's shaped? It looks like an ice cream cone.
It does look like it a little bit.
Yes. So there's another storm out there, and all of these look like they're, fish storms. They're not going to mess with us. It's too late in the season for us. Kind of like this show. It's too late, but I still got 2 left on 2 for Tuesday. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. Sing along, people, because I know you're going to do it.
The hip hop, you don't stop. Rock it out, baby, bubba to the boogity bang bang, the boogie to the boogity beat. Now what you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat, and me, the groove, and my friends are gonna try to move your feet.
You see, I am Captain Chris Hill, and I'd like to say hello. Hello.
To the black, to the white, the red, and the brown, and the purple, and yellow. But first, I gotta bang bang the boogie to the boogie. Say up jump the boogie to the bang bang boogie. Let's rock. You don't stop, rock the rhythm that'll make your body rock. Well, so far you've heard my voice, but I brought 2 friends along. And next on the mic is my man Hank. Come on, Hank, sing that song.
Check it out. Well, I'm Imp the Dimp, the ladies pimp, the women fight for my delight. But I'm the grand master with the 3 MCs that that shock the house for the young ladies. And when you come inside into the front, you do the freak spank, you do the bump. And when the sucker MCs try to prove a point with Treacher's Trio, or when the serious joiner from sun to sun and from day to day, I sit down and write a brand new rhyme because they say that miracles never cease. I've created a devastating masterpiece. I'm gonna rock the mic so you can't resist. Everybody, I say it goes like this. While I was coming home late one dark afternoon, reporter stopped me for an interview. She said she's heard stories and she's heard fables that are vicious on the mic and the turntable. This young reporter I did adore, so I rocked the vicious rhyme like I never did before. She said, damn fly guy, I'm in love with you. The Casanova legend must have been true. I said, by the way, baby, what's your name? Said I go by the name Lois Lane, and you can be my boyfriend, you surely can. Just let me quit my boyfriend called Superman. I said, he's a fairy, I do suppose, flying through the air in pantyhose. He may be very sexy or even cute, but he looks like a sucker in a blue and red suit. I said, you need a man who's got finesse and his whole name across his chest. He may be able to fly all through the night, but can he rock a party till the early light? He can't satisfy you with his little worm, but I can bust you out with my super sperm. I go do it, I go do it, I go do it, do it, do it. And I'm here, and I'm there. I'm Big Bang Hank, I'm everywhere. I just throw your hands up in the air and party harder like you just don't care. Let's do it. Don't stop, y'all. Take a talk, y'all. You don't stop. Go hotel, motel. And what you gonna do today? Someone get a fly girl, gonna get some spank and drive off in a death OJ. Everybody go hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. You say if your girl starts acting up, then you take a friend.
Have you ever went over a friend's house to eat and the food just ain't no good? I mean, the macaroni soggy, the peas all mushed, and the chicken tastes like wood. So you try to play it off like you think you can by saying that you're full. And then your friend says, Mama, he just being polite. He ain't finished. Oh, that's bull. So your heart starts pumping and you think of a lie and you say that you already ate. And your friend says, man, there's plenty of food, so he piles some more on your plate. But while the sticky food's steaming, your mind starts to dream of the moment it's time to leave. And then you look at your plate and your chicken's slowly rotting into something that looks like cheese. Oh, so you say, that's it, I got to leave this place. I don't care what these people think. I'm just sitting here making myself nauseous with this ugly food that stinks. Oh, so you bust out the door while it's still closed, still sick from the food you ate. And then you run to the store for quick relief from a bottle of KO Pectate. And then you call your friend 2 weeks later to see how he has been. And he says, I understand about the food, babe, but we're still friends. With a hip hop, the hippie to the hip of the hip, hip, the hopper, you don't stop the rocker to the bang, bang. Nigga say up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogity beat.
What you hear is not a test. I'm a rapper to the funky, 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 funky. Yes, y'all beat. Ow. Check it out. This is one of my world famous original Sugar Hill Gang.
Yo, this is Hen Diggity Dog of Sugar Hill Gang, baby.
Yeah, this is Master G of the Sugar Hill Gang, and you're listening to the Captain Chris Hill Show on Rhythm96.com.
Keep us happy, jump on.
Kemosabe, of course it's me, a better known as the Master G. I'm fucking them squads, sense the danger, when it's stung by the rapping ranger. Had a little talk with my medicine man, he said get them squads fast as you can. To all you girls that wanna join my tribe, just move to my rhythm and feel my vibe. Put up a fuss, in the end you'll agree, but when you come inside my TV, as I said before, you can sense the danger when you're stung by the rapping ranger. With Silver and I take a ride, all you chicks better step aside. I stay in the squads, then run away. How Silver is what I'll say. Ho! Just rock it out, finger popping to the break of dawn. Keep it rocking like the stuff that we call me. Hot butter popcorn. You just hip a hop a dip a pop a bang the book. You wicked bet you wanna boogie again. And you can put me to the test at your request. I rock you out of your moccasins. Kemosabe got down, took off his mask. He kicked off the shoes and did the monster mash. Tonto came along, saw what was happening. His head began to bop and his foot started to pat and go slam dunk. Do the jerk, and with the mic is how my smoke signals work. They were jamming off a record that said it best.
Now what you hear is not a test.
Prepare landing, please.
Once again, please make sure your seatbelts are securely fastened and your tray tables and seat backs are in their full upright position. Flight attendants will be coming through the aisles to do their final safety checks. If you have any remaining service items, please pass those to the aisles at this time. Thank you.
You got to get up out of here.
Go time. Slick Vic, remember we were talking off mic about CNN and how they've kind of just lost the competitive edge? I just saw Evan Perez, who's on TV right now. He's got on a suit and tie, but he's got on green Nike running shoes. And the camera got him with those green running shoes on. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is why we can't have good things, you know. Why in the hell would the cameraman show that he's got on running shoes underneath the desk? I don't understand, Vic. I don't understand.
I got nothing, Captain. Let's just end the show. Let's just end the show.
Let's just end the show. Yes. All right, tomorrow is Way Back Wednesday. Join us. We're going to play some vinyl tomorrow. We're also going to play some 8-tracks because now that I've got a board that actually works the right way, we can do some fun stuff.
After a wonderful landing, we would like to be the first to welcome you back to Orlando, Florida. We will be taxiing for a few minutes, so please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop at the gate and the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. We also ask that you keep the aisle clear of any carry-on bags so that Reese, producer, doesn't trip over them. This is the termination of Captain Company for today, so if you are boarding a connecting flight via any of our broadcast partners, please check with the homepage of the station you are listening to inside your internet device when you disembark. Please be sure to check your seat back pockets, bathrooms, and overhead compartments for any leftover adult beverages or contraband that you may have brought on board with you. On behalf of our entire flight crew, Captain Chris Hill, Reese, the producer, the CEO, and myself, Tammy, we would like to thank you for flying Captain Company Internet Airways. We'd like to wish you a pleasant stay wherever the music will take you.
This has been a presentation of
Captain and Company in the Morning,
the worldwide leader.
On behalf of your flight crew and Joe Bob the Manager, who's been flying with us on our tail, welcome to Orlando.
Good show. Love the ending.
You're all invited back to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Y'all come back now. Here.
I'm out of here.